Let's do it. Hello YouTube. Have you started recording? Hello YouTube. Welcome back. You've just missed some pointless babbling on my part, making very little sense and just wittering on. But now I'm going to get back into Dwarf Fortress, and it's going to be a fine old time. It's going to be dandy. This time is really shorter than I thought it would be. Right, so let's explore this underground cavern. Let's have a little look inside. Enter to close the window. Here it comes. Okay, now it's not looking too bad. Is this the immediate ground floor strike? It is. We appear to have met this place. Oh, wait a minute. No. This is the actual bottom of the cavern. What are you? Crundles. Oh, you can tame crundles, but they often revert to their wild state. Okay, so we've breached this cavern fairly... It's a very shallow cavern, look. Let me zoom right out and see what we can see. Oh yeah, there's only three Z levels of this cavern. Oh, it gets dangerously close to that. Look at that lava though. Let's zoom right in. Have a little goosey gander at this. Yeah, there's no water, but there is a single layer of stone, obsidian even, between the volcano and the ground. Oh no, if we smooth this, we could polish this into a transparent obsidian wall showing the lava. Oh, we could have like gardens down here and it would be... Oh, too many dreams. Stop it, scoundrel. You're gonna lose your mind and your dwarves buggering around like this. Right, there's the stairs. We've no need to get those designated out anymore. I'm quite pleased that we've ended up so near the ground. Although slightly worried about crundle incursions. Right, designate X. Let's go down to where my... Oh, we only stopped there. This must be the lowest level of caverns, because it's so close to the bottom. We've got probably like 2 or 3 more layers before we hit just void. So this is good. I mean, okay, the mining dig has not revealed a great abundance of riches. We're looking like we're going to be basically making everything out of gabbro. Ah, hang on. Let's go to the cavern floor. Go just one above and dig around there. Let's put a really serious mining effort in. So that's the top. There we go. Go up. One more. Okay, dig. Scoundrel. You are going to dig one of your dwarves this way. To about there. And another dwarf. Possibly, maybe not another dwarf, maybe the same dwarf is going to go this way. A little bit further. Boom. We're going to see what we find, and there's going to be long, straight, vertical lines coming down from the top to try and determine what is where. You know what? I feel worried for Great Britain. But to be honest, at this point, I think, fuck it. Scotland's going to leave. Wales is probably going to go, what have we done? Oh no, and something will happen there, and it's all going to fall apart, and, you know, it's just the way things happen, isn't it? What were people thinking? It's, you know, I can't actually do anything about it. It's the most frustrating thing. Oh, hang on. Digging designation cancelled. Damp stone located. Which one was that? Is it this one? Apparently not. Must have been this one here. So this is damp stone. So there must be some underground water. Look at this. What's this? Is this a tree root? Can't be a bloody tree root down here, can it? Unless it's carrying out of a cavern. No, I'm misinterpreting that. It's not a tree root. Okay. Keep digging, boys. What is that? Is that a ghost? Oh my god, it's Asen Limmeltas, ghostly miner. Hang on a minute. Has another one of our miners died? What's going on here? Okay, pause this. Let's go and look at Dwarf Therapist and check our population numbers. 14. No, we've still got the same population numbers, so it must be the miner who died before. Okay, we haven't correctly memorialised them. Therefore, they're going to remain a haunting issue. So, back to the surface. It's time to deal with the corpse problem. We're going to set our manager building some coffins. Q, COFF. Some rock coffins, I think. And let's stock up with 10. And we'll wait for a bit. Memorial slab, that's a good point. UMMOQ MEM, no, SLA B, construct rock slab. I will have 10 of those as well to go with the coffins. And then we have to get it engraved. I don't know where his body is. I don't know if we can actually cremate him. You know what, I've been thinking about cremation in just general, and I don't think it's the most environmentally friendly method of disposing of human bodies. Because you're basically just turning yourself into a big old dollop of CO2, which isn't going to help anything, is it? So, yeah, get minced up, eaten by animals or something. Seems like it's probably the best bet, right? You know? Works. Like, people can't eat it, but, you know, there's too many communicable diseases. But I'm sure there are plenty of animals that can. Or just bacteria, you know. In some parts, I think it's China, but it might not be China. It could be somewhere else around the Himalayan region. There's a load of Buddhist people who have this thing called sky burial, where they just take the body up, cut it up into bits, whack it on top of a pile of rocks up a mountain, and birds of prey come and eat you. That seems kind of more, I was going to say efficient, but I mean probably more environmentally friendly. That would make more sense. What am I looking at here? How have I suddenly ended up down here? Or up here even. It is up here. There's tons of bees. We must have built those hives. Oh, let's get back to the main thing and we'll put down nest boxes and hives. So build, Shift N is a nest box, right? Yes. Put our nest boxes. Actually, they don't need to be in there, do they? They could be indoors if I remember correctly. Let's cancel. Cancel. And I'm going to build a little room for it. So designate, let's build it off of the farm. Here. No, here. We're going to build it here. And we're going to make a little room for the chickens. May as well just fill this empty space, right? Doesn't need to be massive. They're only digital chickens after all. We don't have to worry about battery farming conditions. We're not exactly even that worried about our dwarves. That's true. Hey, the miner ghost is following his friend around. Uh-oh, no water source. We're running out of drinks. This is the same problem we had with the previous fortress. We got some, look, we got, is that plump helmets? I could have sworn that was a plump helmet. It looks just like a plump helmet. We got grass growing in the hallway. That's not the best, is it? True, true. Or you could put in like a biogas digester. That would work. I'm trying to think of other ways of disposing of bodies. It's difficult because you can't really bury them anywhere you're going to grow food. You can't really feed them to anything you're going to eat or milk. So that really cuts down. Not that you could milk anything that would eat meat. Or can you? Are there any carnivorous? Certainly not agriculturally adapted, but there might be some milkable carnivores out there. I mean, good fucking luck getting tiger's milk, but, you know, whale milk. I bet whales have got loads of milk. For some reason I imagine whale milk being very thick, like porridge. It tastes great, but I bet it's got a filthy, horrible texture to it. Ooh, yuck. Salty too, briny. But, I mean, they're mammals, so they must feed with... Where are a whale's nipples? Do they have like breasts underneath the fat layer, or does just a area of fat transmute into a breast? Into a mammary gland? My goodness, I'm going to have to go on a deep dive down the Google hole later on after this session to find all about whale tits. Oh, hello. A miner has given birth to a boy. Oh, there's some lovely news for the fortress. We're going to need a new bedroom then, aren't we? Let's place it just over the top of the volcano and plop the baby in there so he doesn't eat any of our food or drink any of our drink while he's not able to work. Sorry, did I say that? Oh dear. It's a rather cruel and callous way to think about the birth of a child in our fortress. But I suppose that's how Dwarf Fortress gets to you. Makes you see the world in very strange ways. Shall I just dig out the door there because there's an actual thing to dig out? Sperm whales have loads of milk. They in fact have a big dome of oil in their head, don't they? That's where they used to get whale oil for making the lanterns and whatnot. Oh look, the ghost is playing with the baby. Isn't that nice? I used to know your father. We were working on the mining jobs that the overseer has designated, and your father was late to work. I decided to do him a favour and dig out the channel over the lava pit, and poof, I got vaporised. Serves me right, I suppose, for giving a shit about other human beings. That's very negative, Ghost. Why would you talk like that? Well, it's hard not to be bitter when you've been vaporized by magma or lava, depending on where it is and what conditions you're in. I mean, it's ambiguous. I don't even know what killed me. That's the kind of haunting you don't want. A bit too verbose. Right, let's get back to business. I've completely distracted myself with this little nonsense. Ah, the slab, yes, the slab. We're going to add a task. We're going to engrave a memorial slab, which is Alt-S. Bosh! Assen, if you don't mind, would you fuck off into the light? Let's not repeat that. That would be a stupid task to repeat. Although maybe he'll go quicker if we do multiple slabs. Right, we haven't actually placed his body in a grave either. That is a good point. We do need some kind of cemetery, a dwarven cemetery. I don't want to be buried in a dwarf cemetery. It's a little bit of a Ramones cover for you there. Do I want to put the cemetery indoors or as a separate thing again? You know what? I might make another separate incursion into the mountainside to create the cemetery. There's a lot of soil there. I feel like I want to dig it into rock. Here, it can go in here. Just past the dump. If you wish to pay respects to your ancestors, then make your way to the dumping grounds, past the heaps of filthy rubbish, and into the crypts of our forefathers. It's going to have to be on this side, isn't it? It's going to be dirt on the other side. Okay. So this is the walk of contemplation. This is where you go walk down and you go, oh, one day I too will die and become an ancestor and end up in this crypt entombed. Oh, and that's what you do while you're walking down here. And then when you get out here, you go through a little corridor of statuary. Maybe? No, that's not what that is. That's a big blob. And then, once you've gone past that, you come into the burial chamber. The burial chamber proper. Which is going to be huge. Look at that. It's an abomination of scale. And we're also going to cut out... Oh, shite. Muffed it up straight away. Boom. Lovely. We're going to put the burial chambers in these little alcoves. And I'm also going to take out some spaces for pillars, and we're going to put all of our burial receptacles around the pillars as well. So that looks like that's nice and symmetrical. We're going to put a pillar here and a pillar here. They're going to be surrounded. And I think if we repeat that motif, just keep going. Boom, boom. I think that's good. Yeah. Cool. Okay, we've got a place to bury people now. Provided our miners make it there. Because we're out of water, so that's an issue. That's something to think about. People have to pass through a siege to get to the cemetery. A stone detailer to engrave the slab. Well, fingers crossed they happen. Is the job order still there, or have they done it? Uh-oh. The job order's still there. Nobody's taking care of the slab. That seems to be an issue. And you're right. Do I really want the graveyard here? We'll have a secret back access into the what the hell? Oh, that's roots. That's roots. Roots, bloody roots. The words of Max Cavalera there, after his neighbour had a tree in his garden that destroyed his patio. There's so many levels of stuff you need to know for that joke to even have a chance of being funny that it's ridiculous. My references are too deep and too old. What's going on here? Oh, there we go. It's looking very grassy in here, considering there's no natural light coming in. Nobody's come to trade with us either. Maybe I should build up a stockpile of rock mugs or something. Can I reach water in the cavern? I don't think I can. I think the caverns that we have actually come across have not had any water in them. Just massive, big, cavernous drops. So here's the first cavern. And that basically has ground. Yep. Yep, they're all particularly grassy. So that's not ideal. It's not ideal at all. I thought there was an aquifer on this level, actually. Where's the bloody aquifer? That's what I want to know. Ah! Migrants. Lovely migrants. The heart and soul of any fortress. Have they arrived down here? Let's have a peeky poo. Where are you guys? Here they are, look. They're all turning up over here. Let's zoom in. Ooh, I wonder what we got. They're all making a beeline for the entrance. Ah, there's a child. 2 children. Oh, God. Oh, 3 children. What is this? Has someone told them this place is family friendly or something? 4 at least. Oh, no. 5. We already have 1 child. We're getting a lot of people. 6 children, 7 children. Oh boy. Hey, some of them are leaving straight away. No, apparently they're just doing a strange circular dance. Oh, they're grabbing... Oh, they're doing all the gathering. I designated that massive area for gathering and they're just suddenly collecting shitloads of food. This could be our saviour. This could be the dawn of a new era for us. Just a wealth of seeds and whatnot. Right, let's go back up to the main body, pause things for a second, and check the therapist. Okay, what do we got here? A 31 strong migration wave and 1 birth wave. Kib Attic weakens. 0 months old. He felt grouchiness when caught in the rain. Apparently he's got a sense of duty. That's good. And he values decorum, dignity, and proper behaviour, which I find quite unusual as a characteristic for a baby, but fair enough. Okay, so we have a lot of children. Let's sort them by profession. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 little chidlers. Brilliant. That's practical. But that does mean we have 21 people of other varied professions and abilities. Let's quickly check for vampires, because we've been caught out there before. Nope, no vampires. Which is good. Very good. Lots of rangers. We've got a miner in there, that's good. Fishery workers, buttload of farmers and planters. Any exciting skill levels? Wow. Okay, we've got a great farmer. Anybody else? Nope. All looking just lovely. digging some holes around out there. Oh, do you mean little holes for the rain to get caught? Oh no, you mean to go to the aquifer. Right, let's go to the bottom of the right and find it. Let's hope it's not a salt aquifer. That would be really annoying. You know what? I'm keen to avoid death for as long as possible. You know, I'm willing to be that brain in a jar. Right, let's head down, see if we can crack this aquifer. I'm going down 67 floors. Come on, boys. Let's find some water. Oh wow, we're going to need more bedrooms, aren't we? So, we have 14 bedrooms, I think. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 bedrooms. So, and we're going to need... Oh my god. How many dwarves have we got now? So we've got enough for them. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we need 31 more bedrooms. Great. Maybe I should build a dormitory. Should we build it right next to the volcano? It seems ludicrously crazy, so let's do it not quite next to the volcano. I'm going to build a dormitory here. Boom, boom. And it's going to be the rockinest joint in town. It's going to be the Young D CA. The YDCA. The Young Dwarfs Christian Association, or whatever it is. I don't know what it's called, but they've got a song about it I've heard of. Okay, water is a big issue right now. Right, let's head down to the bottom here. Are we finding anybody here? Well, if I was, well, yeah, I would try and figure out how to make my loved ones immortal if I was immortal, but they weren't. But you know, just because they die does not mean that I think it would be a sensible response to also die. Designation cancelled. Warm stone. It's just warm. It's not super hot. We're not that close to the volcano. I can see it. Trust me, dwarves. Trust me. Pigtail sock and a leopard leather shoe. Wow. Quite the outrageous wardrobe there. Okay, so how's our food stockpile looking? Healthier than it was, but still not particularly exciting. Still's not doing anything. We need to brew drinks from plants. Repeat. And you need to milk creatures. Repeat. And what else can we do? The kitchen can probably be left to its devices for now. We need to build up a buffer of food before we start buggering around with it. Uh-oh. We've got a dead miner. Hang on a minute. Dehydrated? Another one? I thought this was. They thought they just found the corpse of the other one. Where are you? Zoom to location. What the hell? So he just died? And while digging out the graveyard. Well, at least that's convenient, right? There's something to be said there. Actually, we need to build some fucking coffins. Build burial receptacle. What's that? N. There we go. Here we go. You can get one right straight away. N. We'll pop one. I suppose we'll pop some immediately either side of the door as well. Why not? Okay, guys, keep digging and know that there are graves pre-designated for you. Isn't that nice? Isn't that special? Isn't that just lovely? Actually, while we're here, every time they dig out a little niche for a grave, we'll pop one in. Dum-de-dum, dum-de-doo, do-do-do-do-do. You know what? What you've got to remember is although being immortal does entail the death of everyone you love at some point, it also entails a never-ending stream of new people you will meet and experience life with. So, you know, there's maybe, you know, they're both cancel each other out. Not totally, obviously, but, you know, just because people die You don't give up living, do you? You know, that's not the attitude, especially not for an immortal. Not going to last very long in that profession if you go, everyone I love is dead. Everyone I love is dead, as Pete Steele once said, who now is also dead. Which is a shame, I hope. Because if it isn't a shame, it means he was a terrible person. Hello, what's going on here? Solon Flaxrings has assumed the position of expedition leader of the Grisly Merchants, just as the episode-ending alarm comes on. Ooh, exciting news, isn't it? Anyway, thank you for watching, YouTube. It's been a genuine pleasure recording. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video, where we shall figure out what's going on with old Solon Flaxrings. Is he going to be a trouble? Is he going to be good? We'll see. Thanks for watching. Bye!